Why was your back arched anyways?
You know what I meant to say. That's not what I meant to say.
What is up your massage?
Basic.
Welcome to Souly Collapse. I'm your host, JD.
I'm Jojo. And your girl, Mima.
And prom was yesterday for the kids.
Oh my god.
Such an emotional
was.
time.
It was very emotional, very emotional. I can't believe these kids are so grown up.
Yeah, I know.
I was looking at your son and my daughter, and I'm like, oh my god, I remember when they were in diapers.
I have a picture of their first day of kindergarten. It would have been nice if
Zyra was there.
Zyra was there too.
Yeah.
That would have been nice. So we could have did the trio, the picture with them three again.
Yeah.
Wait till Peyton.
Yeah, I know.
Time for.
Yeah, no. Either way, it's so cute seeing like just all the little teens.
Well, you're the auntie, one of the aunties.
Yeah, no.
So
One of the aunties for sure.
Yeah.
I'm glad that at least to this point we haven't heard any bad news from these proms.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully all the kids made it home safe.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
Amen.
hopefully everybody had a good time.
Yeah.
Jill did tell me that the DJ at his prom kind of
Was
sucked.
trash? Yeah, Mia said the same thing.
He said that it felt like middle school. Like he said they played 2 Spanish songs or 2 bachata songs, and then the rest was just he's like jumping music. That's what he called it. He said, which is EDM shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like a trash DJ really ruins the event for real, for real. Well, for me, like, then you have to spend your whole day sitting, like, your whole night sitting down.
I mean, you do take,
Which is a bad night in my book. Like,
you end up taking a lot of pictures as well. We had that part. Yo, that park was packed. Everybody and their mother went to the park.
But you know that's not even how packed that park gets.
No,
I went for Fan's son.
Yeah.
Was that 4 years ago? And when I'm telling you, there was no places to take pictures because there were so many kids there.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but Mia said that supposedly people came to the prom at like 7:30. Like people were getting.
I knew they weren't gonna lock the doors. They say that's so that you could get there on time.
Her school never said that, but they what do you call it? But she said that her friends went after she left to the park to take pictures, so everybody was running late. So there was probably kids there till like 6:30. Still taking pictures at the park. I'm glad we went and there wasn't that many people there.
yeah.
Well, compared to how I've seen it.
Compared
before.
to how you've seen
yeah.
it. The one thing for the parents out there, I get that these kids are grown, but like, yo, if you saw your kid leave the house and like something's not right, you know, fix them up.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're gonna be on pictures. This is a big day for them. Make sure they look good. Like make sure, you know, they ironed their shirt. Their jacket isn't freaking
Wrinkled.
don't have folds in the back.
Yeah.
Like,
That
like,
it's clean.
I steamed Mia's dress before in the morning while she was at school. I went with her to the hair appointment to make sure that she was speaking up for herself and getting what
give
she
them what
wanted
they exactly get
to
what
get
you get
because
what you want.
you know sometimes some salons like will play you out and
yeah.
she got seated as soon as she got there. They started doing her hair as soon as she got there, and we were done super early. So she had like plenty of time to like do her makeup. She did her own makeup.
Shower.
Yeah, and shower and all that stuff. Shower, do all that stuff.
I hate showering after I get my hair blow dried.
I
It's
feel
like humidity
I can't
Yeah.
relate.
immediately. Like,
it does mess it up a little
Sorry,
bit because you got to put it in the shower cap, then you got to wrap it again after
right.
that.
Yep.
'Cause you don't want
Anyway.
any little bit of humidity to get in there.
Yep. Such a problem, isn't it?
I know. Your beard looks good today.
Thank
Well,
you.
it looked good
I
yesterday.
just went to get a haircut this morning.
Yeah,
How's
it
that
looks
for you?
it looks a little bit shorter
Well, a
than
beard
yesterday.
trim styled. Don't have any hair to cut, so
Do they put the hot towel on your face?
no, not at this place. But and I've been putting more oil in it because it's like gets
little
dry.
dry?
Yeah, it gets dry,
Yeah.
especially with my job, all that dust.
yeah.
The do you remember your prom?
I do remember my prom. I was pregnant already.
Do you have a lot of pictures from your prom?
I have videos and I do have pictures. There was like a professional photographer and our prom was on the cornucopia. I think.
Wait, your shit was out in the ocean?
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
our
that
class
is pretty
saved up
fire.
enough money to have our prom on the cornucopia, on the Princess. And we were supposed to go all the way to the Statue of Liberty, but I don't think we made it all the way out there. But we were out in the
Yo, that's pretty fire.
yeah, it was
It
actually
is.
really nice.
I forgot where my prom was, like the exact location. I know it was somewhere south.
I don't think any other senior classes did that after us. I think we were the first and only.
That's fire. Do you remember yours?
I didn't go to prom.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. You want me to edit that out?
No,
Too
I
bad
don't
I'm
care.
not going to anyway.
I went to my 8th grade dance though. I did that.
We're talking
You
about.
know, it actually makes me
Come on, shut the fuck up.
I was supposed to be like, we're talking about prom. Who cares about your 8th grade dance?
it actually makes me sad. Like I almost wish like there was like an event for
People that
adults
didn't go to prom.
didn't get to go to their prom because
It's
they
called the
couldn't
club.
afford it. They couldn't afford it, or like they were pregnant. Like me,
Yeah.
I was this close,
So not
this
going?
close of not going, and I said, you know what, fuck it, and I went. And that
Who did you go with?
Mia's dad.
Okay.
And that week, Mia decided to blow up in my belly because I didn't look pregnant the entire time. So prom was at the end of May. She was born the second week of August. And that week, I don't know what happened, but like I blew up and you can see it in my dress. And people that were there that didn't know I was pregnant, only my really close friends knew I was pregnant. And some people were like,
Do you have a gluten intolerance?
no, it's just fun.
Damn, girl, you're bloated.
Girl, you was fat.
Take
Like, you're pregnant?
What's it called? Modal? The Midol.
Midol.
Take
I guess I am a little.
Take the modem
Take the
this-
modem.
out your ass.
Um,
Yeah,
Take
that was
the
my mom wasn't there. My mom didn't know I was pregnant yet.
Damn.
we went
How
to-
far along with you?
Well, hold on.
How far along were you?
so she was Mia was born in August. So
I had
August,
2 months
July,
left.
June, May. Yeah, two
I had
months.
2
Two
months
and a half
left.
months.
7 months pregnant.
Yeah,
And your mom didn't know.
she did not know. I was hiding it the whole time.
Holy shit!
I was wearing like baggy shorts.
She'd
and,
walk
like,
out of her room backwards.
And no, I wasn't showing. I wasn't
Damn.
showing.
You
and
were
then
young. Like
I was-
sometimes that happens.
I was tiny. I was like 115, 120 pounds. I'm 145 now. But I didn't show. And I didn't tell my mom. I was hiding it the whole time. Matter of fact, when we were shopping for prom dresses, she came with me and I was pregnant. And I looked like I was a little bloated, nothing crazy. But I remember trying on the dresses and then coming out and like sucking in my stomach.
Poor
I
Mia.
felt
That's
the baby right there.
crazy.
Damn.
I know. So
Poor
crazy.
Mia. Just
So
Damn.
then
That explains a lot. It's like, no, I'm just kidding.
fuck you. So then we went to Wildwood for the weekend. My mom came home that weekend from DR.
see. I was gonna say that, right? So you were pregnant at prom. A lot of people actually end up getting pregnant after
prom.
Yeah, like
Not
during
me. I
prom.
wanted to beat everybody to the fucking race. So
She's over competitive.
yes, I'm very competitive.
Technically,
I'm
it
an
was
Aries.
Mia that beat everyone to the race.
What?
It was Mia that beat everybody to the
Yeah,
race.
pretty much. Yeah.
Cause she was the one in there. So
Yeah, she was. Thank you for clarifying that, stupido. Anyways, so I remember being at Wildwood, and I'm like, I gotta tell my mom. I'm talking to Mia's dad, and I'm like, we have to tell her. I can't hide it anymore. Like, I'm getting big. I can't. So on the way home from Wildwood, he calls my mom and he tells her, and it's almost like my mom kind of knew,
they
but
know.
she was pissed off. My dad was chill about it because
Your dad's always chill.
My sister, yeah, and plus my sister had already gotten pregnant fucking 16 years before me, the same age. So it's another daughter. I'm
Yeah.
pregnant at 17. So he was chill about it, but my mom was fucking pissed. She was like, "You're stupid." Basically, that I ruined my life and all this stuff. The usual.
Cause you're young.
Spiel of all of that.
Yeah.
And then that was it. That was my prom weekend. Oh, and her dad got wasted
Must
at
be
prom,
nice.
prom weekend, and wanted to fight people.
Damn, I'm sad that
was
Mima didn't go to
obnoxious.
prom. Because now
Yeah.
this is like a me and you story. And then
I know.
It's
Mima's
fine.
just crying over there in the corner.
I low key want to hold a prom for Mima.
Why? It's okay.
No, I don't.
I
need a
was
prom.
We should do your 35th birthday like a Met Gala.
Prom.
Like a Met Gala.
Yes,
Well, for my
because her
35th
birthday's in May.
birthday,
Oh my God,
I
prom
wanna
theme.
be
No,
in a villa
35th
in DR.
No, 35th birthday.
So
not
we could do it in DR if you guys bring like your fucking ball gowns.
No.
What do you mean? I'm hosting my 35th in DR in a villa.
But that's
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
35th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because 31st,
No.
32nd,
I
it's whatever.
no, my 35th.
no
That gives
32nd isn't
people
whatever. We're
time.
doing prom theme on your 32nd.
No. You just want to do the prom theme thing.
Yes, her birthday's in May. It's perfect.
So I didn't go to prom with anyone. I went with everyone. I was supposed to go with my son's mother, but we were broken up. So that pretty red dress was just hanging in the closet. So her dress was everything, like obviously I bought her dress. Everything was there, blah, blah, blah. We had broken up like a month before she moved to New York. And then, so I'm not sad about it. So when I went to,
You wanted me to hold
I
your hand.
I had an amazing prom. So when I went to prom, I'm like, fuck. Like, I was talking to my friends at school. One of the girls was like, oh, one of my friends is going by herself, so you guys could just go together. But she was wearing a different. So I was like, you know what? I wore all black with, it was supposed to be black and red because her dress was red, which was funny because my son wore black and his girlfriend had on red. So I was like, wow, deja vu.
Right.
And so what I did was I had the red bow tie, and then I went and bought cheap clip-on ties of different colors because I was just wearing black. My suspenders were red, but I could cover it with my jacket. So I was just taking pictures with random ass girls.
That's
and
hilarious.
I would just change the
pocket and the bow tie.
I didn't fuck around with the pocket, just
That's
the tie.
like some wedding crasher shit.
That really is. You
Because
were
I
a
went to
fucking
the-
prom crasher.
No, I went to the Voltec, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the Voltec, if it was just our class that went to prom, it would have been 30 people. The senior class was mad small.
Yeah.
So it was all of Middlesex County put together. Like all the Voltecs went together.
It's the small bus, small class.
I walked to school, but the at least I went to prom. The
That's crazy. Why would you do that?
went to prom.
Cancelled.
fuck you. Yo, you're so stupid. Oh shit, proud retard on mute. So what do you call it? So anyway. Oh, another thing, right? Yo, these kids are showing up to prom in fucking Bentleys and
Oh
Lamborghinis
my god, yes.
and
Bro.
Let's talk about how much prom costs these days.
Wait, hold on.
Let's talk-
Before
no,
we get
yes,
to that,
let's talk about
let me
that.
finish my story real quick,
Okay.
right? I just threw that in there because I went in my 4-door Civic. Like I just pulled up to prom in my Civic, right? Like yeah, some people took limousines, but my group of friends, we were just like, nah, we're gonna get there because from there we just dipped for the whole weekend.
We rented a limousine and then drove to New York, but it was between like
Couples.
couples.
Yeah, like
we split it,
so we
and it was cheap back then.
So anyway, at prom is all the schools together. But obviously, the schools are like having dance battles and shit. Everybody's taking pictures. The girl that my friend from school took, we ended up like hooking up basically, and on the way back to the hotel because we all stayed at a hotel. She's in the back. I'm driving. She's in the back seat. My cousin's in the front seat. Not saying names. But he cock blocked the shit out of me at the hotel room. Cause on the way back, I'm like, damn, I gotta shower. So she says, oh, I'm gonna shower first. I'm like, no, you're not. I'm gonna shower first. And then I was like, well, I guess we're showering together then. And she was like, okay.
Did you guys shower together?
Yes. Right. Now she said, oh, we gotta keep our underwear on. So I was like, okay. Yeah. I'm like, okay. So we're in the bathroom. Obviously, we both got thing. We're about to get it. All you hear is knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock on the door. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, hurry the fuck up in there. Yo, what you doing? What do you mean what we doing? You know exactly what we doing. But the girl that he went with didn't want, didn't want to hook up with him. You know what I'm saying? Because we were friends. Like, they were friends. I just ended up getting lucky and not going with anybody and just picked up one of the girls that didn't go with anybody either. So we ended up staying at the hotel. One of my friends got drunk and basically got raped, and they had to pay for an abortion afterwards.
Oh my God!
not
Do they
saying
know
any
who
names.
raped them?
Yeah, of course we did. We opened the door and the chick was bouncing on him while he was laying on the floor. We didn't know at the time that he was drunk.
Oh, a male got raped.
Oh, he got raped.
Basically, yes. We didn't know at the time that he was drunk, right? So he's laying on the floor. Mind you, we're all 17, 18. Like, he's laying on the floor in the room, and Shorty just bouncing on him.
Mm-hmm. Like, passed out?
No. We didn't know because we opened the door like, oh, shit, we closed the door.
You just closed it. So
yes, but we knew they ended up hooking up. 2 months later, she knocking on his door talking about, or not even 2 months. It was actually like a month later talking about, I'm pregnant, blah, 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 blah. And, of course, no 18-year-old, well, I had Gio already, but he was like, I'm not having no fucking kid. But he didn't know. Like, he didn't
know that
he didn't remember. But we ended up like the next day. Obviously, we're like, damn, bro, why her? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why her? Because they did not like each other. She, come to find out, allegedly, she was like pouring everyone shots, but not pouring herself any. You get what I'm saying? So it was kind of like,
so she wasn't that drunk.
It was kind of
set up,
premeditated.
Yeah.
Yes. So that was that's a bad story coming from that weekend. But we went to Dorney Park. We
always hear about the girls getting raped, never about the guys getting raped.
We went to
that does happen.
That's some desperate.
Because that's definitely that. That was that. I don't care what no one says. Yeah. That's exactly what that was. Because he didn't remember, and that's what it was. So that's the only really sad story that came from that weekend. Because everything else was just a blast. But that's the thing, though, right? So now getting to the expenses. Now everything is so, let's see who can do it the biggest, right? Back then it was, I'm going to dress up as best as I can. We're going to go to prom. We're going to go out for the weekend. We're going to have a good time. High school's about to be over. Hoorah, hoorah. You know what I'm saying? Now it's, how can I outshine?
Mm-hmm. It's just very extravagant for
like,
no
almost,
reason.
It's like
for no reason.
Almost wedding-like.
Yes.
Crazy that they're renting these cars out for thousands, maybe a couple thousand or maybe a couple hundreds. I don't know. I just feel like it's not worth it.
Yeah.
So I get the car rental thing when it's like, because my son wanted to rent a car, right? He wanted a black car with red interior. So we were looking for a black car with red interior. But I'm not renting a Lamborghini. I'm not renting nothing like that. Like a BMW, fine, cool. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't find one, and not only that, you can't rent it under your kid's name. You have to rent it under yours because no rental spot is going to give them an 18-year-old the keys to an M4 or any type of luxury car or any car. Period. Actually, because you gotta be 25, right, in Jersey. Is that Jersey thing? Or is that
yeah,
I'm
pretty
sure.
sure.
I think
for rental.
It depends on
25.
the rental company because I know some can do 18, but I think it's either 21 or 25.
I think it's. Here I know it's 25 because even the app said like must be 25 or over, right? Because I was looking on that Toro app.
Toro, yeah.
But like the dresses and stuff like that, I get. Like you want to spend the money on your look, you want to spend the money, but like you said, you're spending. Let's say it's $1,800 to rent the car for a day, $1,000 deposit that you get back, whatever, $800 for the day. For what?
Mm-hmm. Not only that though, some people like I understand decorating your house. You know,
that shit crazy.
A few balloons, flowers, or whatever the case is, so they can like the couple can have somewhere to take pictures. Some people over decorate their house, like if it's like a baby shower, wedding kind of vibe, and it's like balloon arches.
And those balloon arches are like if you're paying someone to do it. They're like $300, $400, $500 for someone to do it for you. Unless you got friends like us, and then we'll do the balloon arches for
I told
you.
Gio straight up, I was like, look, whatever you want extra, let me know. I'll Photoshop it. I'm dead ass.
Yeah.
And I could.
Yeah.
Yo, with the software and stuff that we have available now, you can Photoshop anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand the expenses like getting those luxury cars. I don't know. I just feel like it's so superficial.
Yeah, very.
I don't understand the purpose behind it other than showing off. And I get it, but at the same time, I don't get it because what are you going to do with the car afterwards? Y'all are between 17 and 18 half of yous can't get in anywhere. You can't go to a fucking nightclub. You
Yeah.
can't do anything. The most you can do is go to the diner,
Plus,
and the car's gonna
you
sit at the
guys
diner.
are high schoolers.
Yeah,
Why
like
the fuck you need to flaunt all this extra
Pay
shit
for a videographer or a photographer. Record the night, take videos, have memories. Right? Now, mind you, if you want to do it, do it. Like, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying, like, back when we went to prom, it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
yeah,
It definitely wasn't like that for 8th grade dance because you couldn't drive.
Yeah.
Shots all day.
bang bang.
Ever since you did the hand gesture.
Ever since I told the truth.
Oh, this is the second episode in a row where you call me something like that.
Where you're calling me names.
People are gonna start believing it.
I think they-
Speaking of
I
very
think they already
expensive
thought
stuff,
that
right?
Anyways.
There was this guy in France who found gold under his property, like in underground, obviously, right? I think it was like what, it was $4 billion worth.
I think it was 4 million.
4 million, and the French government seized it.
They were like,
He wasn't allowed to mine it. Like, that's
Yeah.
it's your land.
don't say shit.
It's your land and your property. How the fuck does it belong to the government? That's how. But that's the crazy part is that we just go along.
With
Society
what they
just
say.
goes along
Yeah.
with the bullshit that the government tells us that we need to go along with. Because how is it that you pay for this land
Right.
and you find it and it goes to the government?
Right. And they didn't give him no money.
Nothing. He got
They gave
nothing.
him nothing.
They didn't give him nothing.
No, he got nothing.
Not even like paid for the rest. Not even like enough for him to
Nothing.
retire.
Right,
Nothing. Like what the
nothing.
fuck is the government gonna do with all of that?
So
Right.
but we know anyway. But it's like that here, right? So
Yes.
like we're homeowners. I can't do nothing on my fucking property without permits.
Yeah,
What do
without
I need your
getting-
permission for to build a
Right.
deck? It's my backyard.
The only reason I can kind of understand that is because they want to make sure that you're not building something that's gonna fucking like
Hurts people.
hurt people. Like if you want to do an addition to your home and it's not up to code and all this shit and,
God
and
forbid it collapses on
electricity
people.
causes a fire, that I get that stuff. But regardless, like if I want to extend
Still doing it without
if
permit.
of course we are. But if I want to extend my driveway, like when we redid our
Yeah,
driveway,
you took the tree down.
we took the tree down. In order for me to extend it to do 2-car, because my driveway was only 1 car, I technically had to get a permit to extend the couple extra feet. And I'm like,
that's dumb.
that's dumb.
Yeah.
Why do I need to get a permit
for
for you
something
to?
that simple is really dumb.
But again, it's because they gotta come and make sure you're not hitting any fucking water pipes
Well,
or any fucking.
Yeah, and
that
but here's the
stuff.
thing with that, right? So, if I wanted to do my sidewalk, I need a permit.
Why
But if
doesn't the
someone
government pay for your
no,
sidewalk,
but listen, but if something happens on that sidewalk,
they could sue you.
they sue me, even
Yeah.
though it's the city's sidewalk.
Yep.
That it's all money. Everything's a money
It is
grab.
all money.
So the poor guy finds his gold. Bro, I swear, if I were to find gold, anything in my backyard, underground, oil, whatever, I'm not saying shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to start picking at that gold little by little and selling that shit chunks
Melt
at a
it
time.
down.
Melt it down and sell that shit chunks at a time. My boy, you fucked up.
He sure did. Maybe he didn't know how to mine it.
Yeah. Maybe it was too far deep.
But he found it. So, like, he found it. So, if you found it, go on Google. How to mine gold.
YouTube
Go
shows
watch
you how
that.
to do
black
everything.
market.
Watch that show. Nah, fuck the black market. You'll have assassins show up to your house.
That's
and
true.
Just
and,
kill you.
and kill it and take it. Yeah.
Thank you for the
true.
gold, bitch.
Yeah. Damn, you can't even trust anybody with that.
No,
No.
You gotta like do it yourself.
you go on Google. There's shows online. Gold miners, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Juan's like, we'll
Fun
take
fact.
a shovel.
Fun fact about gold, right? So the sun has what's that called?
Plasma.
No, a band, right? That there's places obviously that's closest to the sun, like the equator, that's always hot or whatever. But the places that the sun is always mostly hot throughout the entire year, that's where you can find the most gold. Like that's where most of the mines are. And the reason why I'm saying this is because Egyptians used to see that gold was like it was like came from like the sun and all that shit, and it was like very valuable because gold is one of the only metals that doesn't change. It doesn't rust, it doesn't oxidize, it keeps its value. Like silver and copper, all that shit, depending on the fucking, you know, the oxygen, or if it's in the water or whatever, it all oxidizes and changes, but gold doesn't. And that's why gold keeps its value all these decades and decades and decades.
But that's why the government wants it.
Yes.
The speaking of good governments or governments that did something, technically not government, it was scientists. There's a group of Japanese scientists who invented synthetic blood that matches with every blood type. Like if you were to go get a blood transfusion, you could, like, there's no like A positive,
It's
B.
just like neutral blood.
It's neutral.
Basically if you had O.
It's like neutral.
Because
But no, there's a blood type that can't take anyone else's blood but itself.
Yes.
Even that one.
I want to say it's O.
I forget which one it is.
I think it's O negative that can't take.
I don't know my blood type.
I don't know my blood type either. To be honest with you. This made me want to check to see what it is, but so next time I get my blood work done, I'll ask.
But yeah, that would be fire. I was looking into that. They're starting like clinical trials.
Yep.
They're trying to be live by like 2030.
Yeah, that's what they said.
O can donate red blood cells to anybody. And then the one.
But I think that would be like, that would help a lot because one, it would be able to be stored at like room temperature.
That's what they said.
For like 1 to 2 years.
That's crazy.
So that means it could be
so O
negative
can only receive O negative, and then O can give to anyone.
But that's so, and that's the thing. So if you
full of fun facts.
If you're O negative, you
can only receive O negative.
Yeah, but you can receive this synthetic, right? Which is crazy because when I first read the article, I'm like, damn, 2030, and then I'm like, yo, wait a second, that's
only
5
years away.
Yeah. That's only 5 years from now, yo.
Dude, I had a fucking weird dream last night on top of the other weird stuff that happened last night.
The cucumber fell out.
The cucumber fell out, guys. It doesn't stay in there all night. And I made salad today. What? I peel it.
tuna salad.
Yeah,
Fuck you, it ain't tuna.
Stupid.
With
what was I
ricotta.
gonna say? Oh, in the dream.
With ricotta is disgusting.
That's nasty.
That is disgusting.
That's nasty.
Oh, you're not a ricotta cheese fan?
No, actually, no, I don't really care.
No,
Yeah, me either. I don't like ricotta
I
cheese.
know what you meant by that.
No, I'm lying. I like ricotta cheese. It's cottage
I like ricotta
cheese.
only in lasagna.
It's cottage cheese that I don't like.
No, now I can't get the fucking nasty
I know.
yeast infection-y
yes, I know.
cucumber.
Just Google blue waffle.
No, hell no. Do not Google blue waffle. That's disgusting.
Google blue waffle if you want to throw up.
So what was your dream?
Oh, in the dream, I was in a car and we were like stuck in traffic, and out of nowhere cars just started lifting up. Like if there was like a giant magnet in the sky that was like lifting these fucking cars up, like if it was like a movie. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But no one around me had noticed just yet.
The rapture.
And I looked up and I'm like, the fuck? That's one car, 2 cars. And then I started seeing them and I'm like, we need to get the fuck out of the cars, because whatever it was just lifting cars up. So I got out of the car. I started telling everybody to get out of their cars.
I saw this movie
Jojo
before.
started getting lifted like this because her nipples are pierced.
Why would you tell anyone that?
It was a giant magnet. It was a giant magnet.
Thank you for telling me. Anyway, so I told everybody to get out of their cars, and then I ran. Then the cars that had gone up started falling down. And he's so fucking dumb. And I started running, like I got away from the highway with all the cars, and I went to like a neighborhood. But then I thought to myself, I can't go in a house because you can't tell if it's going to fall down by staying in a house. So like I went to a neighborhood, but I stood outside. And then I wound up being in like a a store, like a convenience store, and people were in there like trying to buy stuff and like trying to get things.
Which is what you do at a convenience store.
Yeah, I know, but like, but it's weird because everyone knew that there was some kind of shit that was going on, so we were trying to like get supplies. But then out of nowhere, the computers stopped working, like the cash registers stopped working. But nobody got nasty with each other. Like people were making eye contact with me, and I was making eye contact with other people, and I felt like this kindness. Like people were treating each other with so much kindness, and even though the machines weren't working, people were still paying. And like people were so like polite and super nice to each other, as the opposite of what you see in chaos.
And why was that?
In the dream?
Yeah, why was everybody?
He's asking, did you decipher it?
ChatGPT deciphered it for me. No, so I figured
We're all one consciousness.
we are all one consciousness, and we finally fucking realized that.
I was waiting for you. I was waiting. I'm like this.
Well, because you know, pussy. Because
I do know pussy. I
because you are one.
I was waiting for it. I'm like sitting here and I'm like, here comes the world.
No,
one
but it was
consciousness
just
part
like,
of that episode.
It was just that people were just being nice to each other. Like like people were looking at each other and realized what actually mattered. I don't know. I just thought that was weird that I.
Well, subconscious. You have dreams based on what you subconsciously, and you really that's how you feel. Like you feel like everyone has that in them to just be like that.
Yeah.
You know what else? I don't know if you guys saw the article of that, but Sydney Sweeney, she had posted. This was a while back. She had posted a picture of her in like a bathtub, obviously, and like a lot of the comments were like, "Oh my god!" and I'll give anything to be that bathwater and blah blah blah. So she decided to make a bar of soap with drops of her bathwater.
Genius.
Right. And guess what? That shit is sold out.
Of course, it's gonna sell out.
So genius.
People are creeps. Like
exactly.
Like you have like
are fucking creeps.
I don't understand. Like I was telling my wife, right? Like
you don't understand the kinks.
No, not the kink. Because how's that like to me? That's not a kink. To me, it's like. You
don't think it's turning them on in some way?
I mean, it could be, right? But I don't understand it because to me, it's like one of my coworkers was like, if Rihanna told you to smell her armpit, you smell her armpit, and I'm like, but why? Like that's not gonna like do nothing for me.
Yeah.
If Rihanna's made a cologne that's a perfume or a cologne that smell like her.
There have been people that
Erica Badu did that or Badu, but I'm not buying that. Why do I want my house smelling like your pussy? Like I only like what the pussy of the person I like smells like. Like you know what I'm saying? Like people have endorphins, and it might not. Yeah, bro, no.
Pheromones.
Or pheromones.
Yes, it's pheromones.
So why would no?
Yeah.
Like I don't. If you were like. It's like when you wear perfume, right? Like you might wear a perfume and she might wear perfume, but I might like it how it smells on you and not on her, and vice versa. Yeah. Because Jasmine,
we actually have a perfume that me and Jojo both have, and it smells differently on both of us. It's crazy.
I was gonna say Jasmine
because of our body oils.
Jasmine has this perfume, Black Opium, I think it's called, fire. Like I love how that perfume smells on her. Her aunt came to, I think it was, I'm going to say Christmas last year. And, like, when she walked in, I was like, God damn, that perfume's strong as hell. Same exact perfume Jasmine has.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, there's no way that's the same perfume. Like, there's no way that's the same perfume.
Because you like her pheromones.
Yep, no, of course I do, but.
And Black Opium.
Hello, her pheromones are mixed with him at this point.
They are, yeah.
But. Anyway, the bathwater thing, right? So, one, it's like women that sell underwear online. They're selling thousands of underwear.
Good for
they're
them.
but they're not wearing thousands of underwear, and these dumbass guys think that
I know,
when if they tell a woman,
saying good for them.
Yeah, of course. Oh no,
they're fucking genius.
Kudos to you.
They found their clientele.
But
it's only guys. Like guys, you're done. Like stop doing dumb
I'm sure
shit.
there's women that
And one of my-
order weird shit too, but yes,
of course.
Yes,
it mostly is men. I will
but
agree
men
with
are
you
more
100%.
driven by their dicks than anything else.
100%, I agree with you.
So, but like, okay, so you go online, right, and you tell this girl like, oh, go to the gym and walk 10 minutes on the treadmill, and then mail me your
They
panties.
do. So in my
They don't.
No, not the girls, the guys. So
So
in
what
my
they're gonna do is,
in my previous,
I told Jasmine, if somebody I did that shit, I'd be like, give me like 4 pair of panties. I'm gonna stuff them in my boxers. I'm gonna go to the gym, and then mail them shits out and sell them.
so in my previous position
Not swamp
where I
ass.
had to hire people,
That's what they want, though. They want
Listen.
that nasty ass smell.
in my previous position where I would have to hire people, sometimes we would have to search a little deeper on these people and like their emails and shit. And this individual was emailing Craigslist people that was selling their stockings, and he wanted the stockings to be stinky. And I saw these emails. It was so fucking gross. Oh, the stinkier and sweatier, the better. Like he wanted the socks to stink.
See, what? Why?
So weird. And it was so weird.
But why? This is it me? Me and my coworker were talking about that, right? Because one of my boys was like, "Yo, if would you make an OnlyFans if like you were single, whatever?" And I'm like, bro, the thing about that is that if I were to make an OnlyFans, there's only gonna be guys on there watching me. It ain't gonna be women. Women don't subscribe to single men.
I'm not gonna say that that's true. There's certain
Okay.
They are.
So if you had to put a percentage on, I guarantee it was 90%
yes,
guys,
yes.
10% women.
It's definitely a
So
short
if I have
percentage.
1,000 viewers, 900 of those 1,000 viewers are
Are
going to be
women.
dudes.
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
I'm men. Yeah.
But definitely, there's still women out there that are thirsty.
Yes.
Especially if you've ever been to like a strip tease for like men, you realize how fucking thirsty women really are.
No, but so here's the thing, right? Women are just as creepy as men are in their head. Like y'all be thinking weird shit sometimes, right? Men just are very open and direct with
their weird shit.
with their thoughts. Like when you go online and you look at like sexual fantasies of like different people, like they ask all these people, blah blah blah. A lot of women's fantasy is 2 dudes. Like I'm not. I know you want. I'm not saying yours.
No, I'm
but
trying.
a
I'm
lot of
trying.
them,
I'm trying
the
to think. I'm trying
majority-
to like 2 dudes doing each other.
No.
Oh, that's why I thought. I'm like, I don't know about that.
No, them and 2
Oh,
dudes.
them and 2
A
dudes.
threesome, yeah.
Gotcha.
Like that's they're over 2 women and a man. Like for like
Yeah,
that's like in the other one was being tied up like
BDSM?
there's rape fantasies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
Grape.
Grape.
Grape fantasies.
grape, yeah, you have to. I forgot,
Yeah,
you have
grape.
to,
fuck
like,
outta here.
Say
God
whatever.
fucking forbid.
Yo.
I'm sorry. Can't say that either.
So, but I'm just like, to me, it's like, bro, she told this company just make us bar soap, make it this color, and say that my bath water's in it. Or maybe she put a little bit of bath water in there just for.
Sure, she put a little bit of bath water in there.
But like, how? When did she take this bath? Right.
She could literally hop in multiple tubs and just absorb that water.
No, but how? I would like, to me, it's like. This is just the way my brain works. I'm like, what? I'm trying to.
You're trying to figure out what is bath water?
No, I know what bath water is. I'm trying to figure out how these men that want to buy this soap think. Like, what do they think? Like,
Do you really
can't-
think this shit is real?
you know what I'm saying? Like, so like, did she just go to the gym and come
maybe
back?
maybe it's the fantasy of it. It's whatever story they want to give it. So whatever fits the fucking
narrative.
for them to get one off.
But with the soap in their hand too, nasty ass.
Right.
But to me, it's like I couldn't think, because like obviously I find certain celebrities like sexually appealing, right? I couldn't think of any scenario where that would make me want to take care of myself.
Yeah.
Like I just couldn't. Like I'm like, there's nothing you can sell me of yourself unless it's a mold. That I buy.
A mold of the pussy?
That I buy.
A mold of a
like a
pussy?
mold.
Yeah.
Like a
like they
pocket
do like the
pussy?
silicone molds.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, but porn stars do that.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want one of those.
Would you want one of your wife's? A mold of her?
Well, I have her. Like, what would I want them?
But it would be like
When
you
she's
keep
away.
it forever.
What happened?
I said when she's
When
away,
she's away. You get it's like when you keep it forever.
you'll have a little piece of her with you.
That's weird.
You would.
No, I would get that's but what I'm saying is that's
Your
there.
wife
Oh
is
my
gonna
God.
watch this
I
episode
just-
and be like, he didn't tell them that we have one already.
You're so stupid. There,
I just came up with a girls' night. You know how you can make candles and fucking paint and sip
Oh,
and all
boy.
this shit, bro. Best who wants to invest in
Molding
it?
dicks.
Molding pussy. Like make a mold of your own pussy.
so y'all just gonna lay in my living room, legs wide open, spread eagle.
Well, no, it'll be like in a studio. Like women, like people will pay for this. And instead of like a paint and sip,
Oh, you want to open
like-
something like this up?
yes, to make molds.
Oh, you shouldn't have said this on the episode. 'Cause
I shouldn't
someone
have.
out there with a lot of
Somebody's
money.
gonna.
Somebody out there with a lot of money.
Who wants to?
You better get on the computer right now and
I
and-
don't
and
doubt
open
that
up.
somewhere somebody is doing this already.
Well, it's like the sensual masseuse,
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that dude on Instagram?
Yeah,
Wild.
it's crazy.
Yo, that
Wild.
man be
That's crazy.
dry
That's-
humping.
Yeah.
That
That-
legs wide open.
I'm
I'm like,
gonna unpopular opinion, that shit is crazy. I wouldn't, if I was even single, I still would not feel as comfortable with the sexualness.
See,
of
I don't
it.
think that's an unpopular opinion though. I think that's a popular opinion. I think
Yeah.
a lot of people feel like that.
I don't know.
Because, like, a lot of the comments-
the comments are mostly men. Like, yeah, this shit is wildly inappropriate, but the women.
Well, no, a lot of the women are like, "Oh, you're just insecure." Okay, but flip the roles. Would you send your man to a good-looking woman in lingerie
Who's groping his ass?
who's like basically sexualized? Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
She's
Like,
literally going like this around the base of his penis. Like, fuck out of here, bro.
breathing on his
It's fucking.
and breathing on it
I'm just massaging his shaft. Like, fuck
and breathing on it. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like they getting as close as possible. No, you're not. You're not gonna be okay with that.
Yeah, no.
Like you're not gonna be okay with that unless you're into that. Like,
That's
Yeah.
some shit to try to release some sexual frustration without penetration. That's exactly what the fuck that shit is.
that's
for.
what it looks like to me.
That's what I've gathered from it. It looks like
it would piss me off.
it looks like
anyways.
she wants to relieve sexual frustration without any strings attached. Perfect, and it's actual release because
And he making
it's
bank.
it's a massage, you know, but it comes with a little extra.
He's making bank.
Good for him.
Of course, he's making because he has to charge.
I'm
a
sure it
good
feels
amount.
good. Like like if my man could fucking be a professional masseuse,
I mean,
But you
he's-
don't.
he could do that to me.
But no, but you don't even have to be a professional masseuse to like
no, you don't.
give. I have the massage table.
Yeah, no,
Like I bought a massage table
actually
because
a
Fine.
great massage giver.
okay, so I'll give Jasmine her massage like randomly. Obviously, I'm not gonna say it's like once a month because sometimes we go 2-3 months, or we'll call someone to come here like that service, the massage service, right? But I realized when I would give her a massage, if she was just laying on the bed, I get really like tired, like from bending down like this, like over her. And it's not as like when you're pushing down on her back, the bed's flexing,
yeah.
right? And the massages don't last that long
Yeah, because it turns into
because it turns into
fucking.
Now on the table, it's a massage table. I'm standing
You're
up.
a fucking professional.
Yes, and
Yours,
you
this
feel,
is work right
could
now.
use
feel
the
like a
strength from your legs,
professional. Yes,
too,
you
yeah.
use the strength. Like exactly, my back's not like art down hurting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Your back's not arched.
I,
Why was your back arched anyways?
you know what I meant to say. That's not what I meant to say.
What is up your massage?
Fuck you. Sit your ass down. It's stupid, though. Whatever, bro.
Juan's butt is tooted up when he gives a massage.
Yeah, that's not what I meant to say.
Is that what that mirror is for in the bedroom?
That's not what I meant to say. I meant to say, like, I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna say bent over because I can't even say that now. Because
No,
now that's it.
no.
Now you're on joke mode.
It's too late.
But
fucking
to your point,
asshole.
You
Damn
don't have to
it.
be a professional masseuse because
Yes,
I
you
give
don't.
amazing massages. It's just about effort, bro.
It
It's
is.
effort.
It's literally
It's so smooth.
about effort and wanting to make the person
Right.
that you love feel good.
Tell them.
You don't have to be a professional at massaging.
Right, it's
I didn't
effort.
go to massage therapy school, and I fucking can give a good massage.
It's also awesome foreplay.
It is good foreplay.
Like, get right close to it, but don't
yeah,
touch
and
it,
then you
know?
breathe on it.
Yes, deadass. It's
Yeah.
awesome foreplay. Yeah. How did we get here?
I don't know, but I'm bricked up right now.
You're so stupid.
Oh fuck!
What?
Like,
What?
put that massage table away.
Let me put my hands in front of me. So back to your 8th grade dance, right? Do you remember? Like,
I went with Avery.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, I went with Avery. He last minute. I guess he didn't have nobody. I didn't have nobody, and he took me to the dance. And yeah, that's my nigga for life.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, it was a good night. I had high heels on that I couldn't walk in. Like, I thought I was grown as fuck. My dress was strapless. I had no titties holding it up. I had to keep fucking. You can see me and him took a prom picture. You can see it's just air. Like,
Well,
just air.
Well, you were in
sliding
8th
down.
grade.
Yeah, you were in 8th grade.
And
You
I was
just
a really
hit
late
puberty,
bloomer.
bro.
I didn't hit.
Oh, you
puberty
hadn't
yet,
hit.
no.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I didn't hit puberty till high school.
Damn, that's what I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
And you know what I'm thinking? Maybe I hit puberty late because
Avery
This
took you to 8th grade prom.
no, I hit puberty late because I was very picky with food. Therefore, I wasn't consuming all this processed extra shit, and because I feel like food also has to do with when puberty hits and all that.
It's a
shit.
combination of
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, it's all like environmental shit, but.
How about your like mom and your grandmother? Like, were they late bloomers too?
That's a great question. I'll ask my mom tomorrow.
Call her right now and ask her. It's like, no.
We'll ask her tomorrow.
Yeah, you're live on air.
That's a great question. I'm not sure.
So,
So Toot It Up is the best.
no, yo. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'm getting tired of JoJo's sexual.
Well, if you poke up your butt, that's
Jokes.
fine.
He's
Don't
tired
be
of us
ashamed of it.
I hate
exposing the
being-
truth. He thought we were all real friends, but
What the
when it comes to this business,
bro? Where's this coming? This came out of left field, bro.
Exposing the truth.
Whoa,
It's
what?
not a conspiracy, guys. It's real.
I said the wrong thing. I said it the wrong word.
it's
Sure you
alright.
did.
Toot it and scoot it.
Like and subscribe.
Tooted, scooted, and booted.
Like and subscribe.
And loot it. And
and-
loot it. And loot it.
And looted. Damn.
Why would you?
Because you're stealing the pussy.
That's
Why
what
did you say it like that? Because you're stealing the pussy. I'm convinced that Mimo really does do sexual operator.
Yeah. Hot lips.
Yeah. Because one, that was way too.
I channel whatever it is that I'm. Like,
And it's
that,
crazy
that
because
was
she
more,
don't stutter when she does
That was
it,
more
too.
like a little Kim. Like,
Well, it'd be
or
weird
like,
if she stuttered as
I
a
think
sexual operator.
Mima channels her sex kitten when she does that.
I just
like
channel
it's an
different
alter
people.
ego.
Yes,
It's an alter
I have
ego.
multiple alter egos, so I just channel.
What's
all
one
them.
of your alter egos?
Like a female rapper, like hardcore.
But you sound like DMX.
no,
Hey, yo,
You sound like Ja Rule.
no. I would be like a Nicki Minaj, like Barbie Dreams kind of
Oh,
rapper.
okay.
Like, ain't no fat nigga telling me what he ain't eating. Like, I would be like one of those.
Oh shit.
Bars.
Bars. Keep
I would
going.
be one of those. Well, Nicki Minaj said that. I didn't come up with that. I have multiple alter egos. I'm not gonna talk about them because it's too many.
Because it's not free.
Etc. Etc.
And you can find her website at
feetfinder.com.
Hotlips.com.
All right, guys. Seriously, don't forget to like,
Hey.
subscribe, share,
All that good stuff.
all that good stuff. If you watch the video, just hit the like button at the bottom.
And
It's
don't
free.
forget to toot it and scoot it.
and loot it.
you know what?
And we're all one consciousness. Just remember that, guys.
basic. Basically, I want you to tell me that everything we done is okay.